see that? This man stood up and straight swung on him. You know what I'm saying? He stood up and straight swung on this man. Now, I don't know what happened leading up to this, but I do know this dude, he powered up on some Dragon Ball Z type stuff and tried to hit this man. Good thing this dude got some good reflexes. It looked like he knew it was coming, because as you can look down, you see that this man is looking up to the right the whole time like something was happening. So I don't know if they had a dispute early rising, you know what I'm saying, before they walked up in the church, but he knew something was coming, and he's bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali. He's throwing the left hook, he's throwing the jab. They say that he was a deacon or assistant pastor. They say that he was a part of the church. Looks like this man takes boxing lessons on the side, because although this man Marcus came through with a sneaky hook, he blocked it and he threw the left, and he was getting ready to throw the right as somebody else was holding Marcus back. Now, this usually don't happen in churches, I'm sure, or I hope not, you know what I'm saying? But the pastor has something to say about this, you know what I'm saying? He came back and he said that he needed to talk about what was going on. So I want y'all to take a listen and talk to the pastor, and he's going to explain a little bit about Marcus, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take a listen.
For a young man that has grown up in our church, his mother I love dearly, was very close to my mother, like a sister to me, Miss Tiffany. Her son Marcus, and wonderful young man. I think the world of him. Had a situation. I've already talked to Tiffany, and we just got through talking, but had a situation, and I wanted to get it straight, where he just had some issues, some problems, just left rehab. All of us go through stuff. Y'all know I've been through my stuff. We all been through stuff. So young man just got out of rehab and had some situations going on. Is supposed to be going back into rehab, and was down by the church today, and for whatever reason, comes into the church and up under the control of some other forces, up under the control of some other influences, that he runs up on our pastor, my first assistant, youth pastor, first assistant, Chris Sands. And so he swings on Sands, Chris, in the middle of the service. I'm standing up to preach, and a lot of y'all done saw the video by now. And he just, for whatever reason, just attacked him. As soon as the young man got back in the fellowship hall, he began to cry. He was so sorry about what he did. It was almost like he didn't even know he was there. But the damage had already been done. We're going to see the young man through. He's going back, I understand, to rehab, and we're going to walk with him through that process. Talk to Pastor Sands. He's a real champ. And, I'm like, man, look, I hate that helpful young man that has grown up in our church.
So, as you can see, you know what I'm saying, the pastor has something to say about it. I like the fact that the pastor tried to step in and you know what I'm saying, make everything even slate on both sides. And he said that the man came out of rehab and he has some issues. And I'm not here to call the pastor a liar. I'm not here to do that. I just got my own feelings about it. And I feel like it was just a little bit more than a rehab issue. This looked like a domestic issue. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more people up in the church. There was a lot more people that was watching the preacher do his thing up there. But it looks like he was coming straight for this man. Now that sounds to me like a domestic dispute, and that sounds to me like he had a bone to pick with this man right here, this in particular man. So he might have went to rehab, but we don't know what the rehab was for. The rehab could have been for all types of stuff. This looked like a domestic dispute to me. You know what I'm saying? And he said that the other deacon was he said that he was a champ, and he said that he's all right. Yeah, he's all right. This man was blocking, bobbing, and weaving. He watching the Mayweather fights just like I be watching the Mayweather fights. He held his own. He did his own thing. But like I say, man, we can't be fighting up in church. We can't be doing that, yo. We look bad as a unit. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be doing that. People shouldn't be fighting in church all the time. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the way that it goes. This isn't the way that it should be. But at the same time, things happen, and people flip out, and things get switched up. But like I said, y'all, I don't necessarily know if this is just a straight rehab issue. This is definitely a domestic issue. That can't just be a straight rehab issue. Come on, Pastor. You got to tell the people the truth. You know what's going on. This man came straight for, and you know this man. You called him by his name, Marcus. You sounded like a real god right there. You said it with some bass. Marcus. You knew what was going on, man. Shout out to the pastor. Like I say, comment and like below.